Hey guys, and welcome back to day 17 of Apollyon single/server player series. I'm all by myself today. Since the last episode, I put an auto enchanting table from OpenBlocks. I connected it to this. There's a pipe running underneath. Basically, this is just an enchanting table. You don't need all the other stuff, and you can just select what level of enchant you want. It will, I think, still give you the random stuff, but because of all of the Tinker's Construct stuff, I actually don't need anything enchanted. I guess we could try it with this pickaxe to see what happens. But I haven't really used it. I haven't used much of anything. I don't really know how it works. It turns out that you do need bookshelves for it. So I'm going to build an enchanting room upstairs. I think it's this. So I need 15 bookshelves, so this is going to give me 21. So I need some more wood. Righty. So, alright, so I'm going to grab 15. I'm going to grab 16 of them just to make it even. And then run it upstairs. I grabbed all these books when I was raiding the villages. So let's just shove it all. Oh, I didn't want to lose that. Okay, so I'm going to do it up here. I'm going to run this pipe up here and then under the floor a little bit. So I want the bookshelves to be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, and then put the enchanting table here. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's do 15, I guess. So it'll be like that. And then I'll run the this way. So I'm going to run the pipe to supply it this way. I might change up the way this looks, but for the most part, I actually, the bummer of it is I had to break it to get it to work, or to get it to place down here, so I'm kind of upset about that, losing a whole bunch of it. I should have probably read about it, but whatever. It's just XP, right? You can get it back. So I'm actually going to cut up some of these to get the let's do 12, let's just do all of them, to get the covers so I can replace these guys down here too while I'm at it. So this should have gone into here. Let me run up there. I guess I could have done it up there too, but so that's how that's going to be. I'm just going to cover these up. Oops. I'm just going to cover these up for just aesthetics. I'm never going to see them, but it'll look better this way. And then to make the hole in the cover, you just take them in a circle. So then there's this one here. And then shove this guy down. And then take the books and place them like so. Once you see the letters and stuff flowing into it, that means it's working. So I think that's how that works. Let's grab this guy. And, oh, I need to... Shoot. I'm going to need, oh, I have one. Going to need my wrench and install the pneumatic servo and set it to auto eject. So now it's all ejecting up into that. So now I should be able to put this in here, select 30, and it'll just do it. So, no. There it goes. Alright, so this one doesn't work. So that worked. So now I have an enchanted efficiency on breaking and silk touch, which is actually not so bad. That's a really, really well enchanted pickaxe. Like I was saying, unfortunately, I don't really need it much, but it uses a lot of experience. And it I needed to use for the experience. So I'm going to hollow cover this too. So anyhow, I will be right back. So I'm going to start my steam boiler. I think I'm just going to put it right here for now. I don't know. I mean, I could probably put it behind all this stuff over here, but who knows. I also added a hopping or a extra large barrel here, so this is the first place that the cobblestone will go, and then it'll drop into this thing, and then it'll keep going through the process until it eventually ends up here. I'm not sure I'm gonna even make the quadruple compressed stuff, but the quadruple compressed, but we might. So the first step of making a boiler is deciding what size of boiler you want. So you also have a choice between a solid fuel and a liquid fuel. Right now I have no liquid to fuel it with, so I'm going to go with the solid fuel boiler. To start with, you will need 9 of these, a 3x3 square for the bottom of your boiler. And then you have to decide if you want to do low or high pressure. I'm just going to go straight for high pressure because I found out that you can make these steel plates, well, you can make steel specifically by, instead of making steel this way, normally you would need, oops, let me go back to here. Normally you would need a blast furnace to make steel, and a blast furnace isn't something I really want to make right now. So I'm just going to do it by pulverizing some coal and sticking some iron in my induction smelter. So let me get that started. I'm going to need a bunch of it, so I'll probably turn it into, so I think that I have I guess I don't have a whole lot of coal. So let me pulverize a bunch of this up. Alright, well, I'll pulverize that up, and then I'm going to, I was making some hardened glass. Let me grab some iron. Let's see if I can even do it like this. Because that would help me out a bunch if I could do it this way. Maybe it'll just use more. Bummer. Okay, well, I'll smelt it up that way and get going from there. This is actually also getting me sulfur, so let me get a bunch of steel together, and I also need to get this these fire things going, so I have all that stuff. So I get 3 per that, so I only need to make 3 of these. Alright, I am getting these steel plates from the rolling machine I connected to it, but I have it disconnected because this is set to automatically not work, so I have to redo it. There you go. So now this guy is making me some steel plates, and then this guy is still cooking them up. I created my 8 solid fuel boilers, So now I'm just going to stick these in here and grab these. And to make the high pressure plates, you need 2 of them. So I'll do this. Make 6. I need a few more before I can actually really start. Alright, so this is still cooking it down. So now, so this has got 4, so that would give me 8. So I need 2 more. Get there faster. Oops. Alright, so now this will give me the 9 total high pressure that I need to make my first one. You can see it says multi-block variable size above firebox dimensions 1 by 1 by 1, 2 by 2 by 2, 2 by 3 by 2, 3 by 2 by 3, 3 by 3 by 3, or 3 by 4 by 3. I'm going to go with the biggest one I can make because, I don't know, that's how I roll, I guess. And so it's going to be 3 by 3 and then 4 tall. I need 1 more. Oh, no, I didn't, but I'll just put it in there anyway. So here are these. I'm just going to show you the start of it. So it's going to be, actually it's going to be 5 tall total. So I'm going to go 1 higher. Because the fireboxes are going to go down here, or the boiler, and then I'll put these up here. And as soon as I connect the last one, it'll create a, I should have created. So maybe it can only be, oh, it has to be too high. Okay, so let me wait for this stuff to cook up and I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I got 27 high pressure boiler plates that should be enough to finish this off. I couldn't figure out where all my coal went, and I remember that I made blocks of coal to shove in here because it just made more sense that way. So let me get up here and I'll fill it in this way. There we go. So now I have a steam boiler. To get this started, you can either just keep supplying it with coal or charcoal or wood or whatever you want. But it takes a really long time to heat up, especially when you have the big one. So what I'm going to do is make a Firestone. A refined Firestone requires a cut Firestone, which requires Firestone raw Firestone, and then you need a rock crusher to do this. So it's quite a ways. And the only place you can find this is at the bottom of lava. So earlier, between yesterday and today, I went around in my lava age, not my lava age, but in the nether, where I had already had my pump running. And to make it easier, I dug, this is the biggest mob spawn area because it's loaded. To make it easier, I just dug down into what I already had carved out. So I was just digging down here where I could tell I had already been. And then I finally got some Firestone ore. The only problem is if I mine this up right now, I'll light myself and everything else on fire. So I really need to go get a hazmat suit, aka the rubber suits that protect you from radiation and all that kind of stuff. So I am going to get that. I would have gotten that earlier, but I forgot. I also need to take all of my stuff out of my house because once you pick this stuff up, you will randomly light things on fire. So I kind of don't want to do that. Oops, I want to be down there. So I'm going to grab a stack of rubber. and then go up here. I know I'm going to need some wool and some orange dye. So hopefully I don't have a lot of red dye. So that should be enough. So I want to make rubber boots, which is the rubber in the boots, and then I want to make which I'm going to need glass and iron bars for. So I think I have some iron bars in here somewhere. I think I must have put them over here. Yeah, and then I have just some glass. Oops, I need to get rid of that stupid thing. Alright, so scuba helmet. There we go. And then I need let's go with, I don't know what they're called now. It's, oh, hazmat. So I need this. And this. So now I have a full hazmat suit. And that means I could carry around fire and go into all the different places with fire. What I'm also going to do real quick is I just want a block of redstone, and let's just throw this back in here, this back in there, whatever, see where that goes. Bricks. Okay, so now I want, using I think extra utilities, an armor stand. Nope, Bibliocraft makes an armor stand. 2 iron ingots and 3 stone slabs. So I just put that away, but 2 iron ingots and 3 stone slabs. So what that does is it just allows me to put all my armor on, and you can shift click and click it off. I'll show you a little bit later. I think I'm going to put it I think I'm going to put it upstairs. I'll put it right here for now. So the redstone just makes it so that it'll put everything on. So I'm just going to put it on a redstone block so that it's always active. You could do it with like a switch or whatever, but you can just shift click anywhere and it'll put all of your gear on. Shift right click. If you just click on it, it'll do your one thing, but I'd rather just have it be the whole suit so that I can have it on and be protected. So the next thing I'm going to do is make a book that leads somewhere else, probably downstairs. I'm afraid what's going to happen is it'll randomly catch things on fire, and I need to run power out to get this rock crusher. Let me get the rock crusher made. That's a good start. So to get the rock crusher, a rock crusher, it'll give you 4, and it needs to be a 3 by 2 by 2. So 6, I need 12. So I'm going to need a bunch of diamonds and a block of steel. Okay, so let me get this started, and I will be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm about to finish making this block crusher. You can see the pattern. So I need a 3 by 2 by 2, which is 6 times 2, which is 12. So here we go, the block crusher. And I'm also cooking up, I guess, redstone to make these red energy conduits. I just felt like going to it. I had a lot of electrum and hardened glass, so I figured I'd get some of these, which do a ton of RF per tick. So I can output it. I might as well use it. So I'm gonna grab that, and then I'm gonna come down here. I actually made a little room back here so that I didn't like burn anything down. So I'm gonna put the rock crusher. I'm gonna put the rock crusher here, and then I'm gonna run wire to it from over here. I'll probably replace a lot of the wires leading up to this point, but for right now I'm just going to use these. Then I'll go back and fix it fix it after that. So I'm going to cover these in so that it's not as actually I don't think I'm going to bother. Alright, so I need to be up here and take this guy out here and here, and then I could place my rock crusher here, and it is a rock crusher. So I think that this works as much like a pulverizer, maybe. Alright, well, hopefully that's getting power. It doesn't look like it is, though. So, I think that it is getting... I might need to replace it. So let me try and figure out what's going on. It looks like redstone energy conduit does not connect to hardened energy conduits, so that's kind of a problem. So I'm going to have to replace a bunch of the line that I ran. So give me a few minutes and I will fix that all up. Yeah, my guess is the tooltips are just broken, because when I dig it out, it seems like it's working. So I'm just going to assume that it's working as intended. So what I'm going to do now is create a linking book to right there, so that when I link back from that age, I can just go pop right into there and crush it real quick. Almost every single version of this rock is going to light stuff on fire until you get to the most refined one. So I'm just going to link it to right here, like this. So now I have that. I'm going to empty up my inventory, and then I'm going to run over into the nether to get some more stuff. So I don't need any of this. I don't need that. I need the linking book. Get that. Alright, so yeah, now I'm going to grab one of these. I think I have one of them somewhere. Is it in the junk? That's weird. You would have thought that Project Red would have gone into the Project Red folder, but anyhow, I'm going to take this crafting table down here too and be prepared. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to run over there. Kind of nervous, not going to lie. Okay, I know I need another stand, so I'm going to grab that real quick too. I saw it in here somewhere. There it is. A book stand. So here I go to my lava pump. So noisy. Alright, I I will link this. Hopefully it doesn't catch on fire. So I'll put this right here, put the book on it, and then I'm going to pick this bad boy up. Alright, so I think it'll, well, alrighty, so now it'll catch things on fire. See, it's catching stuff on fire just in my inventory. So, alright, so here I go. I'm going to run, put it in here, whenever this catches up. And then this should kick off and create the raw Firestone. So, now I want to create, oops, that's redstone, not Firestone. Fire. I want to create this cut Firestone. To create cut Firestone, you need 4 diamond picks and the raw Firestone. So I'm going to leave it in here for now. And then I'm going to go get 4 diamond pickaxes. Okay, so I have the 4 pickaxes, but before I grab them, I'm actually going to make the rest of these things. So I need 4 blocks of redstone, and then I'm just going to get 4 buckets of lava. Alrighty, I'm back. Now I have my 4 buckets of lava and 4 pieces of redstone. I'm going to grab this one. It's going to light things on fire again, so be quick. You got the cut redstone, that'll light things on fire also. I think it goes here, 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 and here, and then like this, but I often get these backwards, and I did. Okay, so now I have a refined Firestone. So you take the refined Firestone and throw it in a big pool of lava, and it'll suck up all the lava. So let me go get the book, or let me go get a book to the lava age, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I grabbed a linking book to the Nether that I don't care as much about. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to shoot over to the Nether. And then I am going to fly around real quick to find a big area of lava that I'm not currently harvesting. So I think that my current one is this way, right? Because it looked like the biggest area to harvest. Oh, nope. So here goes nothing. Oh, here it goes. There it goes. So now it's collecting everything. I think it needs like 5,000 charges, so it'll take 5,000 buckets of lava, which is basically 5,000 blocks of lava. So this is going to take a little while, so I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. It's finished now, so to get it you just right click on it and pick it up, and now it's got 5,000 charges. The problem that I just ran into was I walked away from a keyboard and then got attacked by a fire bat, and it almost killed me. So that was very scary. I always end up losing my stuff. You guys don't know how I hate lava. But so what now I can do with this is heat up the I can heat up my boiler pretty quick, but unfortunately I've reached the end of the day, so I'm going to have to say it's Apollyon